Ah, this guy plays tennis. Ah, I want to play tennis. Them dudes play tennis. Oh man, I don't know where he's going, but anyway, I'll show you. He's looking like me today, and he's a big tennis fan, and I am too. Maybe I'll catch him another time out here. Let's see. Any other interesting things going on? I'm looking for interesting things. So yeah, here in the Philippines, but we got models up here of people that look like they're from Europe. Beautiful girls all over the world. Ain't got nothing on you, baby. Ain't got nothing on you, baby. So I'm just out here walking around Philippines. Doing another live. I got hundreds of videos in case anybody wants to watch anything about the cost of living here, about me interviewing beautiful girls here, and some of them are looking for guys, about the food here, the culture here. So if you do decide to come over, you really, really, really need to know things here. It's not like when I was in Korea, in Canada, South America. This place is like a whole different planet, man. It's just so interesting. I mean, you've got people that are here that sort of mix into um, the people of the Philippines that are Japanese, Chinese, Korean American, all sorts of stuff. It's a big mix, mostly an Asian mix, mostly. Yeah, mostly an Asian mix. And hey, what's up, Gorilla Tag? How you doing, bro? Tagging the gorillas today, huh? What's up? Hey man, just walking out here in BGC. I was about to say Baguio. I just did a video earlier, and I was about to say Baguio in it too. I keep thinking about Baguio, bro. You ever been to Baguio? Anybody in here ever been to Baguio? Or anybody in here ever want to go to Baguio? Out here where I'm at in the Philippines, I'm from the USA, and just walking around in the Philippines today. Nice, safe, beautiful. The weather's not too bad. How are you? I'm good. How about yourself? Yeah, the weather's pretty decent right now. Yeah, I'm good. How about yourself? Anybody been to Baguio that's watching? Raise your hand. I love Baguio, man. Enjoying life, man. Yeah, enjoying life. Y'all want me to walk over to the museum back there? Anybody like museums? We can look in the windows and check it out. Any certain place you want me to walk around out here? I don't know if you guys know Baguio or not. I mean, not Baguio. I did it again, dude. BGC. Anyway, let's turn all chats on. I don't see anybody really talking out here. But anyway, get all chats on. And maybe somebody has some interest in visiting the Philippines. If you have any interest in visiting the Philippines, feel free to ask me questions. That's why I'm here. You know, this is just a small part of the Philippines. There's so many things about the Philippines. We have over 7,000 islands, hundreds of beaches, hundreds of waterfalls, beautiful mountains. It's a tropical paradise. Oh, beautiful women over there. Let's see if we can get them in here. See if we can zoom into the beautiful women out there. Beautiful girls all over the world. Ain't got nothing on you, baby. Beautiful girls everywhere here in the Philippines. Let's see what we got. Urvis says, hey man, I was thinking about visiting in June. You think it's going to be hot as heck in June? In June, it's not going to be hot. It's not going to be as hot as now. What part of, it depends on what part of the Philippines. You could go to some parts of the Philippines that is not even close to being hot. And then you could go to some parts that is going to be hot. Yeah. Most of the Philippines will be hot in June, but not as hot as right now. Right now is pretty much last month is pretty much the hottest month. So April, March, April. Yeah, March and April, I'd say, are the two hottest months here in the Philippines. But let me tell you something. The hot ladies are here every single month. Visiting Manila. That's where I'm at. This is part of Manila where I'm at. Been talking to a girl. She's from Calacan. Calacan, yeah. I used to have a girl from Calacan. I'm sure it's not the same girl though. But yeah. Um, there's a there's so many people in Calacan, bro. If I had to guess, there's probably about 1 million people in Calacan. But Calacan's part of Manila. You know that already, since you're coming to Manila. And yeah, it's going to be pretty hot. It's probably going to be about 90 degrees. I'd say close to 90, 90, maybe even higher. Bro, I mean, I've met like 80 girls over here, so that's not a surprise for me to meet someone from Calacan. He says, "Damn," but yeah, there's probably 1 million people in Calacan. I mean, there's 25 million people in Manila, in the region. So if you got like 25 different areas of Manila, then I don't know if there's 25 areas. There's probably more like 20 areas. So yeah, it will probably be close to 1 million people there. I tell you what, Taguig, man, a lot of people there. That's a big region. This is part of Taguig, actually. BGC is part of Taguig. Can you show the street view? Yeah, let's do it. Yeah, I like that because I'm not crazy about showing my face that much. I do want to read though. Let's see. Here we go. Let's go to street view. By the way, how are you staying there longer than 30 days? Well, I think it depends on the country you're from. What country are you from? Eurovis. And yeah, what country are you from? How old are you? If you want to, you can say how old she is. If you want, that's up to you. But anyway, there's a BGC bus. Beautiful buses. And some of the buses you could watch movies on. Some of the buses you could sleep on. They got beds on some of these buses. 38. She's 23. That's what I'm talking about, brother. At 15 years there. US of A. Yeah, really? I'm from North Carolina, man. What state are you from? We're going to check out this museum here. This is the Mine Museum. Won't be going in there because I'm not going to be paying the money unless somebody sends me money to pay, and then I'll go inside. But let's see how much. I mean, it's not that much. Let me see how much it is. Got admission right here. Admission 625 pesos. So that's about $11. Yeah, about $11 for adult 3-hour visit. Yep. And then if you're a school teacher in the Philippines, you got a good deal. All the school stuff, all that kind of crap. So anyway, dang, I'm 17. Yo, bro, that's awesome. The Shiba Racer. Shiba Racer. Where you from? Shiba Racer? Nice to meet y'all. Hello. And this looks like something out of Elon Musk's places. I bet you they got stuff like this in there. probably, like all sorts of robotic stuff. They got a little area here. Well, it looks like they pretty much got rid of that area. There's Shangri-La, bro. If you're a big baller, take your woman to Shangri-La. It's expensive. You know, I'm trying to remember. Shangri-La, I think it was like maybe $300 or something like that for a night. Now, if you watch my videos, though, I go to those hotels that are only like $20, $17, $18, $20, $25, somewhere around there. Can you show your hotel? Not from here. My hotel's far away. I've been walking out here for a while, bro. My hotel's over in Makati, and I walk from Makati over here to BGC. Dude, when you get over to Calacan, yeah, if you want to jump on the train, that will take you around Manila. And you won't have all that traffic to deal with when you're on the train. Anyway, do you have a wife? No, bro, no wife. I've got a girlfriend, no wife. Well, anyway, let's walk through this park. This is a botanical park. I have never walked in here. I've been walking over here like crazy. I never walked in here. That's pretty cool. Uptimer, what's up? Hey man, good to see you again, Uptimer. How you doing, bro? Oh, we can go up this thing? Oh man, they put a freaking cone up there. They don't want me going up. That's messed up, man. That's messed up. I want to go up there. Looks like a freaking octopus. You're doing some pretty good exercise. Yeah, man. I usually walk about 3, 4, 5 miles a day. Something like that. Love to exercise because I love to eat too much crap. So I got to exercise in order to eat it. Ain't got nothing on you, baby. We need to see some more women, right? Who wants to see more women? Raise your hand. Let's get out there and see some more women. Let's see. Let's talk to the ladies, as a matter of fact. I wouldn't walk that much. I'm lazy. Sheba Racer. But you're only 17, right? Yeah, 17. He's only 17. Look at all the bamboo up in here. Oh my goodness, look at that one. There's a hottie. Yeah. Hot stuff coming through. Sheba says she's scared of the women. You think she's gonna bite you, bro? Ain't got nothing on you, baby. Ain't got nothing on you, baby. Beautiful girls all over the world. Check out this skyscraper, dude. These things are huge. It's so awesome out here, man. I'm telling you, you guys got to come out if you've never been here. Uptimer, you're in, I think you're in Mindanao. Now, Davao City down in Mindanao is supposed to be really awesome, right? Have you been there? Anybody been to Davao City? Let's read about Jose. Jose Cuervo, you are a friend of mine. Let's see, Jose Campos. He was the visionary father of the Philippine pharmaceutical industry, pioneer of the Bayanihan corporate philosophy, founder of the Unilab group of companies. This park commemorates the man and his love of people and our country. There he is. There's Jose. Let's see here. What else we got? What song am I singing? I'm singing Beautiful Girls. Beautiful girls all over the world. Ain't got nothing on you, baby. I can't remember who sings that song, though. Anybody know? The Sheba Racer says, I'm currently waiting for Call of Duty to download. That's what I'm talking about. Uh, you Orvis says, you think 15-year age gap is too much? Actually, I just got through recording a video about that this morning. I'm not going to put out the video for a while though. But do I think 15? No, bro. My father over in the USA, his woman is 15 or 16 years different. He's older than her, about 15 or 16 years. And they've been together for a long time, bro. I think like 20 years. Let me think about it. 20, no, probably longer than that. Probably about 30 years. And there's a lot of people that have been together longer than that. I will say, I don't think I brought up too much about maturity. Now, you said you're 38. I think you said she was 25, I believe. Let me look back at it. Oh, 23. She's 23 years old and you're 38. That's the big thing. I mean, there are girls that are 23 that are mature, and there's girls that are 23 that are not mature. And yeah, you have to figure that one out. We're going to walk over here at High Street. High Street is like the most premier area inside of Philippines as far as inside the city, I would say. This is probably the place where more people go than anywhere. But right now it's in the morning time. It's about 10 o'clock in the morning, so there's not going to be many people out here right now. But you will see a lot of foreigners like this guy out here coming from all over, like Europe and Australia and all sorts of cool stuff. Now, if you want to see any of the stuff out there in the middle of nowhere, country areas, countryside, and that kind of stuff, and beaches and waterfalls, I have videos all about that kind of stuff too. But right now, I'm living out here, bro. But and I'm living out here for $400, everything included, $400 a month. Everything included. I'm trying to get something cheaper than that. I was living out in the province, me and my girlfriend, food, everything, the place to stay, the whole 9 yards, for $300 a month. BGC, yes sir. Ann, how's it going, Ann? You been to BGC? Where you from? Ann might be in BGC. Let's see, the Sheba Racer says, what are you doing there? Are you there for family vacation or something else? Oh yeah, somebody asked me about that 30-day thing. Basically, for me, you come over for 30 days visa free. You can extend it 29 more days. And then after that, do visa every 2 months. And basically you can stay for like 3 years. And then after the 3-year period, you can leave and then you come back again. And you could do it again. That's how things are working right now, you know. They've been working that way for a while. You live nearby, says Ann. That's awesome. Yeah, we're going to walk over to High Street, Ann. Let's go to High Street. You ready to rock? Do. Ann, are you Filipina? It's Ann Zilla and Zilla. Cool. Because, you know, there's a lot of foreigners out here. So Ann could be from Germany or something. I got a neighbor right now that's from Germany. And he's single too. He's got some girl that he's been interested in. I do know that, but they're not like heavy together yet. So anyway, this is Wolfgang Steakhouse, very popular steakhouse here. Wolfgang's. Unfortunately, you're Filipina. And what are you talking about? Filipinas are extremely beautiful. Extremely beautiful. Now let's see, we got a couple foreigners here, a couple white people, some more white people. I mean, they're, like I said, they're all over the place. I met this one couple that was from Hungary yesterday. Talked to them a little bit, but they really couldn't understand my English. I was trying to help them get around out here. Maybe I wonder if I can walk into the mall here. There's a couple of malls out here. Let's see if I can. Is it open? 11. 11? Oh, okay. So we got 40 minutes. All right. Thank you. Thank you. Take care. Y'all have a wonderful day. But not for long. Hold on, but not for long. What's not for long? You're not going to be Filipino for long? What are you talking about? Let's see. Are you talking about BGC will not be great for long or something? We got Zara over here. I like coming out here at nighttime. You know, it looks better at night. I got a video where I came out here at nighttime. Matter of fact, I can't like just be showing everybody's face and everything, you know. So that's why you see me do this, moving around the camera. But if I'm talking to somebody and they're okay with it, then I'll do an interview with somebody out here. Yeah, I wish that mall was open, but he said 11 o'clock. So we got 40 minutes. Oh, there's this guy that was helping with this movie, promoting for the movie. He's from Africa. I did a interview with him. Probably be about a week from now. I'll have that out. Trying to read, but the sun is so bright right now. I'm gonna get over here to the shade so I can read the comments. And I'm gonna say this. There's this over here, this round thing. This is a portal that a lot of people go to when it might be turned on. But anyway, it's a portal that connects with other portals around the world, different countries, USA, UK, different places. And basically you can look at the people in there and they're looking at you as well. Let's see. Looks like they don't have it turned on right now. Yeah, not turned on yet. But anyway, I was out here, it was yesterday, I believe, and it was turned on. Okay, I'm gonna get to the shade. I'll read the comments when I get over here to this shady area. Okay, here we go. Oh, show the eyeball. Yeah, we'll do that. I'll walk over there. It's close. We'll renounce soon. Yep, we'll renounce soon. The Sheba Racer says, did you participate in any war? Because your subscription says that you are an Army veteran. Yeah, I'm an Army veteran, but I did not participate in a war. Almost. Whenever I was in training, they were getting us ready to go to war. They said, we're going to make y'all tough, super tough, because we're about to put y'all in the Desert Storm, I think it was. Desert Storm. It was back in 1991, January 1991. But see, the thing about that, it didn't last long. It was like over quick. So luckily, I didn't have to go to it. Army, nice. What was your MOS? You Orvis. My MOS. Dude, I had it easy, bro. I did security work in the military, and so I had the highest security clearance, but my MOS was just administration, 71 Lima to be exact. So they put me in at 71 Lima because whenever I went in, I mean, I left home at 15. I left home at 15, and then at 18, I didn't have anywhere to live, and so I said I got to figure out something to do. So I was like, let me join the Army. They'll give me a place to stay. They'll give me food, stuff like that. So I went in the Army, and well, before I went in the Army, they gave me a bunch of tests, and they gave me some jobs. They said, and I was reading the jobs, man. I was like, what's this? Administrative assistant. And they're like, that's somebody that works inside of an office. I'm like, what? I can be in the Army and work inside of an office? I'll take it. So that's what I wound up taking. And then they, like I said, gave me a bunch of security jobs to do. Worked in military intelligence. See? She's probably from Africa, the lady that just passed me. What rank I'm in? My rank, oh, it's 42A. That wouldn't surprise me. A for administration, probably. But anyway, nice. So you had, yeah, I had a top secret SCI SAP 4. Sounds like you were in the military too. Yeah, SAP 4, the highest clearance you could get. And I did all sorts of security stuff in there, bro. I was in there 5 years. Um, I did not decide to get promoted to sergeant. I decided not to go through the whole, studying and everything that was needed, promotion points and stuff like that. And because I decided to start working on college, I've got 8 years of freaking college, and I don't suggest it. I don't suggest going to college because all I did was get a bunch of debt, bro. Let's see. Thomas says hi. What's up? Unless you're going to be a doctor. I mean, mine was business, mostly technology and business. Let's see. Yeah. I used the GI Bill, but when I got into my master's degree, I also had to use money from my pocket. So yeah, I still owe freaking money to the government. That's the only money I owe, though. I mean, I got rid of all that consumer debt crap. Yeah. Oh, Mimi, what's up? How you doing? I'm sorry. Let's see. Hello, how are you? Do you remember me? Amy. Yeah. Hey, Amy. How's it going? I remember you, Amy. Were you the one that was from Italy, Amy? Check out this mushroom Swiss burger. Anybody like mushrooms? Raise your hand. You like mushrooms? Oh, hit the like button too. Double click. That looks really good, bro. I love mushrooms. So 100% all natural Angus beef burger, Swiss cheese, grilled mushrooms, onions, topped with herb cheese. Yummy yum. Look like David Bazuki. I don't know that person. Okay, let's turn it back around. Sorry, guys. We're going to turn it back around here. Um, yeah, I know. You Orvis, it does. So this will be your first time going to the Philippines, bro? This is actually my second time. I came over, ran out of money, went back, made a bunch of money, and then came back again. Everything okay, Mike? Yeah, it's good. How about you guys? Why am I bald? It's genetics. Not everybody can be this lucky to have this little bit of a hair in the Philippines where you're not so freaking hot. I feel sorry for these girls and these guys that have too much hair out here be sweating like crazy. But the girls' hair are beautiful. So look at that. Oh my gosh. Look at that. Oh my gosh. Let's see. Yorvis says, yeah, first time. Only coming over for 7 to 8 days. Bro, that sucks. Needs to be like 7, 8 years. She already wants me to meet her parents. Yeah, it sounds like, yeah, she wants to be serious, bro. She wants to be serious. You know, I would think that you're probably a good catch. Where are you? It looks so nice. I'm in BGC. In BGC, this is part of Manila, Philippines. Yeah, first time. Okay, we read that. Mimi says, "I take care of Jeff here in my home. I hope Jeff likes to stay here in my small house." Yeah, I mean everything he said to me was positive, really. He was just saying some things that you told him, but he didn't really have anything negative that he told me. He just was, yeah, he said some things that you said, and he was telling me that stuff that you said. But he didn't say, like, he thought anything bad about anything at all, to be honest with you. He didn't come out and say, "Oh, I can't stand this, I don't like this," or whatever. Anyway, Ann says, "June is rainy season, be careful." Yeah, it starts to rain in June, but I don't think it's that bad. You know, coming from the USA, I lived over in North Carolina, and we had a lot of bad thunderstorms and tornadoes and stuff like that. And this is a good state. I mean, North Carolina is, but to me, the media tries to create a bunch of drama. And I know Anne is from the Philippines, so she hasn't been over there where I live, so she can't really compare it. But I don't think it's that bad. Of course, she's a woman too, so she's going to be like, "Be careful." Let's see. Mary, what's up? How you doing? Ann says BGC is the place to be. Orva says, "Oh, really? I didn't realize that." Yeah, that's when the rain starts coming in, and that's one of the things that will cool off the area. So in a way, it's good because it won't be as hot, and we'll start getting rain. I mean, it hasn't rained here in like 2 months, bro. North Carolina, that never happens. We get rain every single month, but here 2 months. But if you haven't gone to different countries and so forth, all you can think of is what you know where you're at. Like, oh, it's bad, it's good. But if you compare it to other places, you would know better about how. Yeah, June is not that bad. I've been here for like I said, about 3 years now, and the worst month, in my opinion, is probably middle of March. Middle of March to middle of April. It's just too freaking hot. And as far as the rainiest time, I don't know if it's June. What do you think? I don't think it's June. I think it would be probably August. Yeah, I'd say around July and August. Are you here in the Philippines for good? I wouldn't mind being, but I don't know yet. Oh, this little kid is so cute. I wish I could show her, but I have to ask the parents' permission. It's a little blonde-headed girl with curly hair. She's so cute. Let's see. Retired Canadian veteran. Sorry if I miss any messages. I'm trying to hurry up. You know me, Pops? What's up, Husan? Yeah, I know. Hey, how you doing? And Black Pop says, there it is from DKA. There it is from Day. It is night here in Brazil. Here, try to turn the camera around so y'all can see what's going on out here. Um, Also have flooding problems, so good luck. Now, flooding really depends on where you're at. I have been in water up to my ankles, and ankles in two places. That was in Cebu, and it was over Malate. Malate is part of Manila, but yeah, you sound like the U.S. media. Epstein's in the house. Awesome, that's cool. Breakfast time. I am a buddy. No, you're not, bro. And I'm just going to read through here real fast. Mary, I'm a person you know. Black Pop says something. Bipolar, the weather. Fidel Torres, yeah, I would say over in the U.S. is bipolar on weather. I mean, one day it will be freaking cold, and the next day it will be freaking hot. Brian, what's up, Brian? How you doing? Welcome back. Zange was me. I'm back. Sorry, my phone turned off because I want to leave PH. I'm done here. Laugh out loud. Well, you have to talk more about that. You know, why are you not happy? I will say that a lot of Filipino people are not happy because because of money. You know, it's hard to make money over here. Most people over here make only about $10 a day if they can get a job. Mary, it's me, Ritzy. What's up, Ritzy? How you doing? Amy says, how long have you been on YouTube for? Been about a year and a couple months now. Brazil, I have a crush on Ramon. Do they have decent gym there? 24. Oh yeah, they sure do. Yeah, you got plenty of gyms here, bro. Now, Caloocan is not going to be it's not going to be in the nicer area of Manila, like here. Caloocan is going to be a lot different than where I'm at right now. But you could take a taxi over here, probably for about maybe $20 to get a taxi to go from there to here. Maybe $15. Yeah, 15 to $20 probably. Or, like I said, there's other ways. You can take the train, and the train is super cheap, super fast, but you can't. It's sort of you got to do more traveling than doing the train. You have to figure out a way to get over to the train station, all that kind of jazz. So if you just want a quick, kind of ride over here, you could either ride on a motorcycle with someone or take a car. Motorcycle is quicker because it can skip traffic. But there's other nicer areas too. I mean, I'm just showing you one spot in Manila. This is just one spot in Manila that's nice, but there's other nice areas beside this that are going to be closer to you over there in Caloocan. Try to read some more messages here. Mike Rivers, what's up, Ritzy Ranger? Shout out to Ritzy Ranger, YT. Let's see. Brian says, where you at, Mike? Are you still in the Philippines? Yeah, I'm in. This is part of Manila, man. This is part of Manila. Hi, Mike. How are you? Baylor's in the house. What's up, Baylor? Baylor DIY. Shout out to her. She has an awesome channel. Check it out. Check it out. Let's see. Ann says, Caloocan is well something. Be safe if you do come here. Yeah, especially in Caloocan. I mean, it's not like the worst area or anything, but it's not going to be. It's going to be. What's the words? Trying to figure out the words to say. It's going to be high poverty over in the Caloocan area. But I would go over there. I would definitely. I've been over there. I walked around a lot and everything, and no problems at all. No problems at all in Caloocan. Let's see. But yeah, definitely be safe anywhere. You, Mr. Mike Baylor, awesome. Good to see you. Let's check out the cat, Baylor. Hello, kitty. Hello, kitty. Yeah, high poverty, dirty, not like you see in BGC. Yeah, it's going to be a lot different over there in that area. But it's definitely not the worst area. But it is, I think the people. See, here's the thing about it. I'm going to tell you this. In my opinion, y'all probably like the cat better than me, so I'll put it back on the cat. But in my opinion, I really like poverty areas because the people just tend to be nicer. than the richer areas. They tend to be more talkative, more polite, more nicer people. Yeah, the BGC cats. So that's why I dig them, because of the people. Orvis. So let's see what else we can find out here. We're going to walk around some more. Hey, Mr. Cat, which way should I go? I think the cat's not really paying attention to me. Busy doing his thing. Because they love seeing foreigners. Who, the cats? uh, yeah, I mean, basically, there's so many foreigners out here, in this area. So these, the rich people out here, they're like, whatever, just another foreigner. But you go to areas where there's hardly any foreigners. Some of them will treat you like you're a movie star. That felt loud. No, the locals. Yeah, you're saying the locals love seeing the foreigners. Or you're joking. You're just saying, nah, they like to see the locals. Anyway, we'll keep walking out here, check out things. But when I do these lives and I do these videos and everything, I don't just stay in one area. I've been to Puerto Galera, really in the Philippines, I've been to a lot of places that I didn't get the video because I started my channel late. Even though I've been here 3 years, I should have started a long time ago. Could have had a lot more videos. I think the mall's not open yet. Feels like it's 11 o'clock out here, but it's not. Ain't got nothing on you, baby. Ain't got nothing on you, baby. Mary Grace is a very popular Filipino restaurant. Have you ever been there, Ann? To Mary Grace? What do you think? Because I've been to some Filipino restaurants, but I haven't been to Mary Grace. Let's see, Baylor says, I'm going to go. All right, take care, Baylor. Now it's pretty late over there where you're at. Check them out. Looks like they're having a birthday party or something. Man, they really celebrate things here, by the way, you Orvis. They will celebrate the heck out of a wedding, a birthday, all that kind of stuff. Family is a big thing in the Philippines. All right, Baylor, you have a good night. Ann says, malls used to open at 10. Yeah, I know. Let's see, just for takeout, no date to go there with uh, you Orvis. What's the wow about, man? Is it the video here? Yeah, it's pretty awesome, right? Caloocan is going to look a lot different, but it's fun. To me, Philippines is just a fun adventure because, it's going to be a lot different than this. Don't expect this over in Caloocan. But like I said, about $15 would probably get you over here on a taxi. But also, Mall of Asia is one of the largest malls in the world. And that's probably about maybe $10 to go over there. Maybe cheaper. If you ride a bike, it's going to be cheaper. It's going to be about maybe almost half the price on a bike. But if you're with your girlfriend, you can relax in a Grab or taxi, something like that. See, we got a foreigner here with a Filipina, I mean. Where am I going? I'm just taking a walk out here in Manila. And you Orvis says, honestly, I'm just nervous about meeting her parents. Been talking to her for about 6 weeks, and she seems decent and mature. That's awesome, and yeah, I think meeting the parents is always a scary moment. Now, some of the girls that I met some of the parents. Anyway, my story's so freaking long. It would take all day, probably about 3 or 4 days, to talk about everything. So it's been so crazy for me. But anyway, look, as far as relationship goes, you just got to look at a lot of things and to figure it out. If it's good, bad, or whatever. Sounds like Ann needs a date. Let's see. Done. Tumsuk. And yeah, I hope so. How are you today? What's up, last queen? How you doing? I do. Well, so you're a Filipina. How old are you? And where are you located? You're here in Manila, you said, right? You're close by and all that kind of stuff. Cause I mean, I could do a video with you and put it on the channel, and some foreigners might say, "Hey, I want to talk to this girl." Some of those foreigners. That's what I've done several times. Meet me out here in BGC. We'll do a video. Sit down somewhere for about maybe 10 minutes, do a video, and all that kind of stuff. Let's see. Last Queen says, I'm good. Oh, I missed the place. It's BGC, right? Yeah, Last Queen, you are exactly right. Exactly. I just got through helping one lady get a foreigner over here. He's over here right now. So there you go. There's results. I don't know if everybody's gotten a foreigner. I mean, I don't really keep track of the ones I interview and talk to them all the time. Some of them I talk to, but not all of them. Anyway, I ate Korean spicy noodles. I almost passed out. I'm trying to get over here to the shade to read. Do you live in a condo there or what? No, I've been traveling so much, so I've stayed in condos, and I've stayed in hotels. I mean, yeah, hotels, different places. I'm basically like a digital nomad, somebody that works and travels. I've been to Samar, Leyte, Marinduque, Mindoro, Bohol, Cebu, um, up to Baguio 5 times in Baguio. I love it so much. Yeah, I don't have a lot of stability going on right now in my life, to be honest with you, but um, I want that to change eventually. I'm only 53 right now, so eventually settle down when I get closer to 60, you know. I wish I had that life, but internationally, not locally. I don't like it here. Yeah, I mean, there's some Filipinas I've talked to that have the same kind of mindset as you, and that would be a great interview. As a matter of fact, if we did an interview like that. Did you say how old you were? I bet life here. Okay. Yeah. Yeah. How old are you? And I'm guessing you're about maybe 39, based on the name and the talk. Close. Fin people. I was close. What's your instability? Oh, Larry, bro, I got a lot of, you name it, instability on everything. I'm close to having to leave here and go back to the USA because of money. That's part of it, financial stability. Another thing is relationship stability. I mean, uh, where to live, you know, places I'm living, all that kind of stuff. And as far as doing YouTube, the money that you make is always, it's not stable. You know, it's going to be up, it's going to be down. And yeah, I think the biggest thing is relationship and financial right now for me. Let's see. I'm in my 40s. Yeah, I figured you might be in your 40s. I said 39, but I was thinking you might be in your 40s. But I act like I'm in my 20s. I'm the same way. I'm in my 50s, but I act like I'm in my 20s. Because why not? LOL. Yeah, exactly. The reason I'm coming back over here is because I have all this shade, so I can read things, keep walking and showing things. We'll walk over here to this area. There's some shade over that way. And plus, to get out of the heat, too. See how nice these cars are out here? Yeah, I would say BGC is like the American part of the Philippines, but without the crazy crime, the crazy um, mess that's going on over there in the U.S., without all that crazy crap, and a lot cheaper. Let's see, man, let me switch it back around. Man, I'll always be in love with BGC. Everywhere else is, yeah. And um, if you want to connect, Mikey Mike PH is my messenger. You can message me over there, and you know, I'd be interested in doing a couple videos with you about different things, and you know, it would benefit you as well, not just me. To benefit both of us, if you were interested. A lot of people here are worried to be on camera, so I understand. But most people I talk to nowadays, especially in the city area, um, don't do it. But in the province area, they tend to be more open. Okay, let's see. Where's my hotel? Says Michelle. It's in Makati. Ann says, man, I always be love a BGC. Everywhere else is, you gotta go more places. Go to Baguio. Go to Boracay, Palawan. You know, gotta go more places in the Philippines. You might have been since you're in your 40s, but you know, if you haven't, try those places out. You wouldn't want that. LOL. I have nothing nice to say. No, that's what I want. I want, whenever I do my videos all about the Philippines, and also I'm wanting to do a video about religion here too, because religion is big in the Philippines, and I need somebody to talk about that. It would be, you know, a video just all about religion with somebody. It might not be you, but yeah, a whole negative video would be awesome. People love negative. They love to watch that kind of stuff. Honestly, it's not my thing, but I'm going to share. I'm going to share good, bad, ugly. I'm going to share the whole 9 yards. And so that would be awesome because you might be telling me stuff that I don't know. Baguio is overcrowded. Let's see. I think Manila is overcrowded. I mean, to me, it's about the same. Manila, Baguio, Cebu, all that has a lot of crowds. But here's the thing. I've never been in a taxi in Baguio and paid more than $2. I've always paid less than $2. And the people in Baguio are so nice. And there's so many places to go there, and the temperature is always close to 70 degrees. And it's a beautiful place. You ever been to the top of the mall there? I love going up there, just chilling on top of the roof. Except BGC. Oh yeah, you're right. Yeah, BGC is not crowded, but Manila in general is normally crowded. Now you walk down High Street at nighttime, like last night. Oh, it was crowded, full of people walking. just depends on what we're talking about. If we're talking about cars, that kind of thing, you can see it's not crowded out here. We've got some ATM machines here. So yeah, you guys just put your card in there. If y'all come over from the other countries, work just like back home. Normally they cost about 250 pesos to use when you use those international cards. I've never seen it cost anything different than 250 pesos. 250 pesos is about $4 and maybe 20 cents or something like that. Depends on the conversion rate at the time, but it's close to $4 right now. Let's see. I'm just not into local travel. I walk around BGC on a beautiful day and I'm set. I was thinking about getting a hotel in Makati as well. Orvis says. Going to Calacan, I'm going to tell you what I think, bro. I would I'd probably pick Makati. Yeah, that's probably your best bet. Or Quezon City. Either Makati or Quezon City. Over there by the Trinoma Mall. But you probably like Makati because you're in your 30s. So yeah. And she's in her 20s, so anyway, I'm just not into local. Okay, let's see. Larry says, where was your turning point in that caused you to be in this situation? Well, my biggest turning point was when I was in the military at 23 years old. I wanted to give back to other people and try to get away from the noise. So I was in the Army and I was going to extend my time because I enjoyed my military time in the Army. Did 5 years at that time. And, knowing how I grew up and had to stay in different houses with different people, I wanted to give back to people that had issues. Not just my situation, kids that needed adopting or whatever, but also just anybody, sick people or whatever. I wanted to try to help people. So I thought about if I can become a business person that can make a lot of money and then give back. That's what I decided to do. The only thing is I wasn't successful at it. And so I probably lost more than I made whenever I started getting into business at 23 years old. And so that was my turning point. I should have stayed in the military. I would have retired at 38 years old. But basically, I cared more about other people than myself, and that's where I messed up. And I actually teach this in some of the stuff I do. Basically, the reason I know a lot is because I've been through a lot of problems. But this is what I say. Get stable and get strong. And then once you're stable and strong, then you can do whatever you want to do. You want to help people, you want to travel, whatever you want to do. But first, make sure you are very stable and strong. If you have to play the system, whatever it takes, if you have to work in government, whatever it takes to make yourself stable and strong. And yeah, my biggest thing is I should have stayed in the military. Did another 15 years and retire at 38 years old. Okay, so let's see what else we got. Ann says, are you going back and forth from Makati to Caloocan, not wanting to get a hotel where your girlfriend lives? It's sort of hard to get a hotel out there as far as a pretty decent place. Plus, he's probably going to want to enjoy some of the restaurants that are out there. fast food, American fast food too, is out there in Makati. Kalukan, well, I mean, you got McDonald's, but you know, you're just going to have more places available to you in Makati. Um, and I'm not trying to advertise for Makati because Makati is not my favorite place. It's a decent place. I mean, I give it like an average score. A lot of foreigners like it though. A lot of foreigners do. But to go from Caloocan, where that wouldn't be a bad spot, or Quezon City, like I was talking about, or even up in the Manila area. Yeah, I've got a video about Red Planet, by the way, over in Makati. I stayed in Makati. There's a Makati Avenue video I did, and that hotel over there. And I would recommend that hotel if you're going to stay in Makati. You know, so you can check out both of those videos. It's called Red Planet Hotel. It gives a tour of the place and everything. Let's see, am I in debt? I'm in debt for college. No, the only debt I have is college. That's it. I don't have any other kind of debt. Just college. And you know, not many people can say that. The truck that I have over in the U.S. is paid for. Now I don't have a house anymore. I used to have a house, but not anymore. Underrated says you paying American price for American food in the Philippines. Not a fan. No, heck no. No, the prices here are a lot cheaper than America. You go into, say, Burger King. I go into Burger King all the time. I pay about $1.70, and I get me a burger and a drink. Burger and a drink for about a dollar. Actually, it's not even that much. $1.50. Yeah, $1.50 after tax, tax included. $1.50. I get me a cheeseburger and a drink, and I do that all the time. Over in the U.S., it's going to be closer to $5. So no, you're gonna eat at American restaurants and pay you a lot cheaper. Let's see, and of course it depends on where you're at. You know, as far as the price goes, New York City's price is going to be cheaper. I mean, it's going to be different than Virginia's price and all that kind of stuff. But Charles says, I'm just scrolling. What's up, man? How's it going? From the Caribbean. That's what I'm talking about. How you doing? Yorva says, I couldn't find a decent hotel in California. Yeah, exactly. That's what I just got there talking about. So probably going back and forth. Yeah, get your Grab, bro. Get the Grab app, add that to your phone. And that's going to be very convenient. It's convenient to get your food delivered to you. It's convenient to get a vehicle delivered to you to pick you up, and it's great. Anne said, "Thanks, Fidel." Let's see. Anne sounds very interesting. Underrated says, "I heard eating healthy is a bit more difficult." I'm the one that you probably heard that from. Yeah, I probably said that. I mean, in BGC, it's not a problem at all here. It just depends on where you're at. But I've said that in my videos. Certain places that I've been to, it's been sort of tough. But it really depends on where you're at in the Philippines. Not sure how true is with all the fresh produce over there. You want to go look at it? I'll show you. I'll show you a bunch of fresh produce. Let's go over there. Y'all can check it out. I'll walk over there. I have to figure out where I'm at now. I've been walking so much out here. Like I said, I walk about 4 or 5 hours a day most days. I'll show y'all what's going on out here. We've got a little park over here across from us. Very peaceful, very safe. They have security officers out here all over the place, you know, so, but they don't need them. They have them, but they don't never need them. You got a lot of workers delivering food. This guy right here, he's delivering food to somebody. That's Grab. Kondo, bro, how you doing? Christopher. Oh, Christopher, yeah. Okay, I was trying to remember. You look like a guy I talked to. You have a condo to show on YouTube right now?
Not now, sir.
Not right now? Okay, I'm on YouTube right now. I'm doing live stream. You want to say hello? You want to say hello?
Hello, guys.
From Philippines. It's nice here.
Yes, sir.
Where are you from? Where are you from originally?
I'm from Quezon City, sir.
Ah, you're from Quezon City. I bet you have a rich father, bro. You look like you have rich family,
Thank you, sir.
right?
Thank you.
Christopher, right? All right, my name's Mike, man. Take care. My channel's Mike Rivers, if you ever want to look at it. Yes, sir. Peace out. Appreciate the stuff. So he's selling some condos. Oh, trying to, yeah, look, those places there. Get over here to the shade. Ah, it's hard to find some shade out here now. But we're going to go look at the produce. Since somebody mentioned produce, I'm going to show you a lot of freaking healthy produce out here in a second. Look at this nice restaurant here. No, that's not a restaurant. Thought it was, but it's not. Here's one. It's like Japanese, Australian meat. Bro, I miss you, bro. What's up? Wilex, how you doing? Have you been to SG? Hold on, what's SG? Gotta explain that. I heard there was a freaking Japanese prison under Manila. I want to go check that out. But anyway, what is SG? Trying to figure that out. You got me on a puzzle now. Let's see. If you load the Grab app into your phone in the USA and drive in the Philippines, will it work? Yeah, it will work. Or do you need to load it? Yeah, it doesn't matter. You can load it before or after, Stephen. I mean, if it doesn't load, then just load it over here. But I'm pretty sure. I know I've used it over there because I could order food. I think I did it for my girlfriend one time. Ordered food from the Grab app while I was in the USA. So I would assume that you could load it there too, but I can't remember if I loaded it there or not. I've loaded and uploaded several times in several apps, so I'm not positive. Just try it out and find out. But I think so. Let's see, bro, I miss you. Thanks, I appreciate that, Alexa. Ann says, are you going to Ruston's? Yeah, I was going to go over to Landmark, probably over that way. If that's where I wind up at, that's where I'm trying to wind up, over at Landmark and Market. Either Market or Landmark. They're right across from each other. Yeah, way safer compared to other places. And under, let's see, Singapore. Oh yeah, I've been to Singapore, but just to the airport. I was in the airport for I think about 4 or 5 hours, something like that. Yeah, I was in the airport about 4 hours in Singapore. So yeah, I was hanging out in there, drinking coffee, talking to people, stuff like that. But no, it was just the airport. I heard it's really expensive there. Expensive to live. People that live there told me it's too pricey. Alexa says, bro, I miss you too. Thanks, man. Appreciate that. Okay, let's go find this. We got a TGIF right here. Let's see. TGIF. So Yeah, like this drink right here. Bottomless. Drink as much of this mojito. It's, it's one of those beverages, adult beverages. 3.45. That's only about $6, and drink as much of that as you want to. I bet over in the U.S. that would be $12 or more. Okay, you want an all-day breakfast. Say you want this egg croissant thing. That's about $4 and some change. Anyway, it's not where I'm going to eat. I don't go to fancy places too much. Like I said, most time I go to BK. I spend $1.50 when I go there. Get me a cheeseburger and a drink. Sometimes I'll go to Taco Bell. Uh, Foreign guys talk. Let's see what else we got in here. I like Philippines. You like Philippines? Heck yeah, bro. Check out this. It's cat time. Okay, Landmark. We're going to Landmark. Guess we'll go this way. Maybe, Landmark? Which way that is, sir?
Landmark, go straight,
Straight.
across the road, and turn right.
Thank you, sir.
The stoplight, just head to
All right. Salamat po. Thank you. Okay, here we go. I, for the night has come. Yeah, I see that. Yeah, I think I gotta go a little bit farther. We'll go this way though. And then we'll turn left up here. Yeah, I think it's on 30th Avenue, and if I remember correctly, 30th Avenue over there. I'm headed in the right direction. Hey, please turn it. Oh, I forgot your eyeball. I meant to go to the eyeball. I forgot all about it. Maybe we'll get there eventually. There's another food delivery guy. Yeah, I think it's this red building. Yeah, there it is, Landmark. So we're going to go inside this store. You can see some of the vegetables. Now, this one might not be as nice as the other one, which is across the street over here, a little bit farther down. Yeah, this one should be decent. Yeah, as far as fruits and vegetables, this one should be decent. I've only been in here a couple of times. Matter of fact, I did a video about the prices. So if you want to check it out, uh, went in there, did some grocery shopping, and I discussed all the prices for all the stuff I bought in there. Ay, ay, ay. When are you planning on invading Poland? I don't know. It could be any day now. Any day now. Hello. Good morning. So here we are. You want the price of something in here? Just say it, and I'll give you the price. Tell me what you want the price of. I'll find it and tell you the price. So, can you have healthy stuff? Okay, anybody in here? Is the signal working now? I lost signal inside the grocery store. That's the bad thing about live streaming. You lose signal, but you watch my videos, you can, see stuff like that. I go in grocery stores, I go in a lot of places that I don't have signal. And Ann's back up. Yeah, lost signal inside the grocery store. I figured that might happen. Oh man, my legs are getting tired, guys. And yeah, if you want to meet up, I'm out here in BGC, Makati. Let me know. You got my messenger, Mikey Mike PH. And chill. Go get me something to drink somewhere. Peace out. 3, 2, 1. Hasta la vista, baby.